Have you ever noticed that you feel perfectly calm while you meditate, but the second you open your eyes, the anxiety and stress rush right back? If so, you aren't doing it wrong. You are just using a method designed for short-term relief, not long-term results. Most popular meditation acts like an aspirin. It numbs the symptoms for an hour or so. Today, I'm going to show you how you to stop treating the symptoms and start healing the actual root cause. Most people who have meditated will be familiar with progressive muscle relaxation, watching your breathing, being mindful, and relaxing as you sit quietly following the instructions of a teacher or an app. This can help your body to relax, and that's nice. But it's really just distracting the mind with something pleasant. A bit like watching a favourite TV show. And this is how I started my meditation. I'd feel great for a while, but the things in my life that were making me feel stressed and tense were still there. So within a short time, I'd be back where I was. I always knew that there was more to it and that could be so much better. Meditating this way is a little like having your engine warning light come on in your car and then putting a piece of tape over the light. It doesn't fix the engine problem, it just stops you seeing there's a problem for a while. Standard meditation is that piece of tape. This keeps people trapped in a loop of constant stress and constant coping. But what if you were to meditate on the cause instead? A bit like going to the engine and fixing the problem rather than taping over the warning light. Let's say you've been feeling anxious. You may have been feeling anxious for a very long time, and there's probably very good reasons why you have this underlying anxiety. When you feel anxious, your muscles are tight, your mind is racing, and you may have a knot in your stomach. You're probably also having trouble sleeping. Normal meditation will help reduce all these symptoms significantly. So you are getting some short-term relief. But the anxiety that was causing those symptoms is still the same. So as soon as the meditation is finished and the anxiety gets triggered again, you are straight back to where you were. But if you meditate on the anxiety itself and resolve that, then everything from then on changes. The symptoms don't come back, and all your other behaviours change for the better too. Instead of avoiding things that would trigger your anxiety, you don't have to avoid anything anymore. What sort of difference would that make to your life? By shifting the focus to the underlying emotional distress, anxiety in this case, you create permanent rewiring. By resolving the root cause during your practice, the issue dissolves. You don't need to manage the symptoms tomorrow because the cause is gone today. I had a client recently who, while very successful at work, measured in the extremely severe stress category at higher than 99.7% of the population and had been this way for years. They had tried some meditation with limited results and were still stressed at work. After 3 sessions with me and using my 15-minute recording 4 to 5 times a week between sessions, Their baseline anxiety was gone, and they simply couldn't believe how much better they felt and how their life was changing. Their psychologist rang me to see what we had been doing, as they hadn't seen such extraordinary results before. That's what can happen when you switch their focus to the root cause, not the symptoms. If you are tired of just managing your stress and you want to permanently clear the root causes holding you back, let's fix it together. I have opened up a few slots in my calendar this week for a private breakthrough session. We will look at exactly what is triggering your stress and build a roadmap to clear it for good. Click the link in the description below to book your session, and let's get you lasting results.